A new publisher. Hey, regional minister Oshaphobia or Oshaphobia Tarano Linda Oklu. Watch the pa Linda Oklu ya me hunu pa who say yes. Or be ought to be competing with the Ashanti regional minister pa Dr. Frank Amakwini. All the time, especially say Asante Kotokone, Greater Accra Great House of Folk, Bobo, what we say, almost person more uplifting the rivalry or team, especially say much we Baswa, what we say minister, any minister way, yes, Obia, Esheni, Jisia, Omudi support to home fans. We share the front page of the new publisher or see. Oh wow, this woman is John Mohammed's best regional minister. Mami we some we yezo we share you may dear Omubo Accra, especially the flood issue here started say by Olidi. Yes, or you'll be one to know of his power, so be Lidi. No, we make sure say all this unauthorized stretches here AC prevent the natural way in soon to me afenya or be make sure so be sa stretching in here if it's aqua so most of Nkrankwano sunya ne communities in ya flooded with the insuna airton because nkrandia wa wonu say insu to na say o wa crap ha there one hwini ya obeda honum na dana obeda no so bi say imfa na obeka koda yesi yembo na baso no wa yade na wa yade we one hwini obeka say the regional minister bo share wa mutu mu die na ade na omudi jesi a show na o sansu crabo kasi yembo wa baso wa ya de na je say who ye footballer na say we de that's the captain Bosch and as Ukraboni the cut classes dipping further. Dotex nurses strike over CEO suspension. Minority blast government decision. And also almost someone say didn't na use the CEO as scapegoat. Next for no daughters for no someone say more strike. You see this issue about this strike in some way say government no more than because when it comes to the health sector now, say almost strike now. You see, the problem has to do with you see patients for no. So doctors any nurse striker, then the patients is the one who suffers. The emphasis side and also baba. We share the Republic Press and also the front page that's who the finance minister picture the auto forcing any Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Eric Opoku. Issue has to do with the scanner mobile and yeska kitwa. Also purchases can in some cases because it's only 12.4% per and when you're out of the whole budget nearby. Mohammed's men at odds. Story in ya oko page 3 of the Republic Press na ubenya or yes. Disaster in Accra. 2 dead, several trapped after buildings collapsed during rainfall. Hey, story nearby. We are candidate. Because a day by it is a bakune and 2 days. He said, some say 2 dead, several trapped. So, Omdinia by and so GMA backs cat doctors strike. Hey, the Ghana Medical Association almost 4 doctors for no strike in the striking Albano almost 4 so. I don't know. Demand CEO reinstatement within 3 days. Just say, my government will optional. Also within 3 days, so make sure say, Ube institute the CEO no about and yes, sad dear. Omone patients for to quantum mapa because to me MFA Juma once CEO the Oma suspension tea. And also our hormone we share the front page of the Republic Press and also our hormone. Ube to me more show in Facebook. Yes, ube to me I send them a comment no ube to me a friend so no to me I share about who communities. Then happy our communities no ube to me a friend on 0553 052363 0553 052363. Ube to me a friend now waka what is happening within your community. In so na to turn no effect ben and I have on so na to effect ben on sisi no we are waiting say Sabeka NADMO officers no omoni the fiscal department or assembly ne no omo edin komo concerning about preparedness almost towards in some Adekye constituency yen hwe edwumadia because ya ate say presby so roof Assabe school da no yes so eyi ni nya you say definitely no ombeko kopie wo mo no this year no prepare be e no maye ni nya omo ba ye no omo bedi nkomo nti o hwe on Facebook any YouTuber obetumi asend comment and obetumi afre e wo 0553052363 05532363 na yentumi ending komo about insure airton effect be e na have more no anape me be mi say Roman Junction yes udu Roman Junction a otum say baller na e hip no nka aba batwi kra mpo scan kra ntumi ntwi because baller no a overcome car no ontumi masumpo e na e wono so akoye so stagnant yes akoye so stagnant ntisi no baller no nsuo nto no nsuo no asa to egu baller no so e ma asanso I have another extra weight ntisi no so mo hwe Mr. Cramper say wuti me a na pa me ba no minim say so far no mugusu e clear dia omo modern hwe because raining season here be there ye mpese baller ebe surround yen because yes na another effect so na ebe pie inside ye mpese sa we no ebe high because yare ebe cholera honum ebe hadwin nti omo modern ya no mo hwe na omo entu baller ni nyan ho I learn so race one cross one yes e wonu so de nya kura nto momodi na omo check e wonu so mai na omo momodi into because and the market day definitely baller market vendors for no so be produce enye easy into the existing ones na we no make sure say na ya omotumi abomodi etu weekend na we supposed to have a sanitation exercise no but because of the issue rainfall pattern into me ambaso Mr. Cramper say Yami Aduma next week which is this week ya be try say be make sure say ninya beba ebepie na obi to me have any exercise within the communities no one. Okay, so here share the Republic Press say on so say the cash in the cash in the sofa saga that just won't go away for South Africa president. I don't know say on we hear pay 3 na eno so the Source newspaper eno so e wo no say Victory Bible Church International celebrate 41 years of impact eno so e wo the front page of the Source newspaper. DMB receive minorities report on cocoa new policy next. Yes, DMB obi anim DMB Dr. Mahmoud Baumiano no say we receive minority report on cocoa crisis on new policy. This year what's the next target honorable another pre and other question in sanu until ye hwe dia omno ba betudwa. Recent unlawful arrest threatening free speech. Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin ono no kan no say recent unlawful arrest threatening free speech. I don't know the page 4 of the Source newspaper. I don't know so we share the Source newspaper on top one more Aveno building collapse claims 2 lives. And also the page 4 of the newspaper no or say Aveno building a collapse no claiming 2 lives. I say a trap bebre so on. We share say on so or say reinstate suspended CAT CEO GMA2 Honorable Minister Akando or say reinstate the CEO no fast na so obomodina ono no eto ono nti Nhyira FM the Source newspaper no ye hwe the National Voice also o hwe ono ma no so o hwe delegate mpemfo mo ono yes Baumia vows to revive cocoa sector promise smiles on farmers faces honorable another or the copy and edition in some we share the front page of the National Voice no Ashanti MPP chairmanship praise Caucus grassroots mobilization gives him advantage and also the front page of the the National Voice Caucus grassroots mobilization gives him advantage Joe Wise NPP comes back will be deliberate not accidental. Mr. Gordon Assabe Akono or say NPP's comeback will be deliberate not accidental. Before attacking Atuforsin, Eric Opoku explained the 1.6 billion spending. But on also patches so when 12.4% of the overall budget. No, now this year no. In some area, this 1.6 billion, and in some critical by now the house has to do between the Ministry of Finance and the agri sector ministries. No, so more explaining what I say is up to that amount, and I say it's not up to. Something the bar neighbor. Okay, the daily gist, no sir, is written boldly on the front page of the daily. Gist no. Atuforsi is a liar. Atuforsi is a liar. I don't know the full story. No, we know page 3 of the daily gist no. Atuforsi is a liar. A Greek minister boy fires over 1.67 billion budget cash. Osa Atuforsi obo. Saske we are okay. It's not have to. And do 1.6 billion. Na ska minya no just 12.4% of the overall budget in the band. I can't roasted over cat CEO suspension issue with the honorable Kwabena Minta Akando, health minister. The issue while suspending the CEO of the Konfanoche teaching hospital. This year no patches. Omo fani mre anya sadia. Omo pene. This year no issue ba neighbor. Just this paper the ufe baby we hu ba omi obe hu we Frank Anodo pe we hu Frank Anodo obe hu health minister. This year almost story na ba neighbor. Ba neighbor. This year we share the Chronicle newspaper no so government target 30 million trees after exceeding 2025 goal. Government target 30 million trees after exceeding 2025 goal. Your honeymoon last week, there's the Environmental Protection Agency, authority. Now it's no more agency, it's authority. Most of it me pretty well. No more didn't come more concerning about the pollution the air course. No, this year no, almost a mood dear in River. Now with this no, I think say afforestation about a bit to me are prevented, especially. The menace of this galamsey here egusu ekosu galamsey there egusu fight so eja ye hwede ya me so be because this year eno na ma this year no say this year flood no take shape pe obo won say issue no and for the natural way no this year e rebe bia this year wo akra na say unkra story building hwe wan hwe ne da jembe won na okra no roofing so na would be with normal ground because this time around no this year no akra akwada no place be as this year no story building so there and you should know say wherever that you are no your wife will not be comfortable until the rainfall pattern no assesa we share the Chronicle front page na Atuforsin list Mohammed's ministerial ranking Atuforsin list Mahama ministerial ranking and no the front page of the newspaper now or say ubetumi have stories ninya page 2 and 3 and page 2 and 3 no Atuforsin's Mohammed's ministerial no ranking says big event Ghana and no the Chronicle newspaper. We share the front page of the Chronicle newspaper no so I say reverse Konfanoche teaching hospital CEO suspension now. Minority for no and no catch the minister no say. Omo modiano reverse ministers CEO no more modina omo fanembra. And yes I there ebe hadwin. Okay. Sisi anu yenhwe the Ghanaian point no so no so front page na share the structure na ebuye which is a story building na ebuye na oshi national security coordinator no nya omo kopie won national security coordinator commends emergency responders and rewards them for their effort no open the full story na obehu ewo page 3 of the Ghanaian point Ibrahim Mohammed's EMP offers 100 jobs to Ghanaians evacuees. Ibrahim Mohammed's EMP offers 100 jobs to Ghanaian evacuees from South Africa. These South Africa issues, I don't know why until we crumple more money chair, because when I was say paying, let's say I buy a make key point say, and the side the Obabefa and Crawford at the about also penny. And then I will delay 30s, and so we are signing there. Let's just say you are not being fair, because first 300 abba, second badge by no so delay about I want to also issues here by the first person or by Ibrahim Muhammad helped me make sure say yes or set it up with a shopper or also to me I have this one a starter over to me I have something over to me else with their share family, because this issue about this South Africa is xenophobic issues in yan sabi enkoyi sisi ano no ukotapo ewo gogu bia about xenophobia issue bia attack bia na omo areas the name that has to do with South Africa. I don't know why instead they attacking only blacks, but hopefully I hope say definitely they will do something about it, because sisi ano no most of the shops now omo jeni nya omo lutu inyamani nya. So you ask yourself, say, is this the reason behind it? Blast no kono. Why can't you attack the white, but you are attacking your own color? Say, onko ni maimuno onko sisi. Meanwhile, so say bino ni country now also on so you have your sisters and your brothers, your families are also more they are living comfortable and peacefully. What I say? So why in here attack you? Who attack you? Say open so lutu. Is that the reason behind? So who attack who own black? Na lutu ni nyama. Na the yam say nkwala ni mpemfo ni man mu nya obia just say obia elutu nyama ni bi. Obia elutu nyama ni bi. And you ask yourself, say sisi no dia oye uya kwesisen. Story be na opese openti. Story be na opese openti. Say Ghanaian ni a waba anase other African lawful citizen a waba hon mu say oba be ye ne djuma na wabo community no na o pamono the o pamono no krampo sanka o pamono just we normal way krampo de anka no problem, but o bono to say as if say he's not a human being. So we share the front page of the Ghanaian point now. Or see Ibrahim Muhammad's engineers and planners offers 100 jobs to Ghanaian evacuees from South Africa. Ibrahim Muhammad they obi ne jume pa oye ewo community because seven obo pa is somebody seven he has the country at stake. Say ono so ebeye na family no that, but I believe say other stakeholders also are watching. So almost to me take the footsteps and almost to me are involved, because those people coming in definitely no. Ghana is a peaceful country. Ghana is a peaceful country. We hold them because they are our brothers and sisters. Almost kwa kope bibi they are ba two tables. So now almost families and say if you are doing this there, then I don't know the intention behind it. Now we share some of the South Africa are almost this kind of art in Ukraine. You ask yourself, say, na in particular person here, yes, I do. Who did you make crash and say, no, they no be. Obi almost say weekends no the almost a holiday a mom or ya don't be juma. Into ombaka kwa chilisa, ye share some of the unkoma amount for education. What we say, almost to me. Enjoy sa ebe do Monday ne some baba start to work on Monday, so ya don't be juma. Because over enjoyment accustomed to the sense that Monday omu juma enyi na sound go fu wo ko form ebe to juma. Then what are you trying to say we juma no be koso? There's no way your business can succeed. Because to them is their country, into the omu pe and omu be. A long story nya o share page 2 of the Ghanaian point now. Ubenya sa story no, because issue with this in India seven ye intolerate ye nuanum ene omaba so mo ba be adwuma nti say wo se wo mpom dia definitely I believe that the other African countries are also watching. Yes, they are also watching concerning this stories because they shouldn't wait say bibi be to almost citizens ever honum and san almost take action whatever be the case no. So far as almost making the point blank, you say on day to cry almost see June 30th. After June 30th there, whatever that will happen to you there in your money year, because almost to me ama over a staple time there say money if you almost my that's after June 30th. That's a impact citizen kasa and I don't know about the security service whether say almost able to me able make press release a concern about this state me almost make here. That meaning say after June 30th ni o kwa the one okra they cannot even you cannot even hold them accountable say bibi tour and no the front page of the Ghanaian Point no I don't know yembra abeka ya won studio one Suleiman abeka ya won studio one. I don't know say if he has something to say concerning about this issue that has to do with the xenophobic attack here also was South Africa. You see on the front page of the Ghanaian Point no you see Ibrahim Mahama on the other two was say 100 jobs are secured. Oh, the Baba Omo Bano. Now, I believe say we share this kind of initiative you take it. This is not the first time you who say or make it this kind of philanthropic art here or the amount for Munyambwa in terms of charity here or yeah. Now, we share this issue now. Then over to me, I can be careful because say if the stakeholders are also watching, they can also take that bold steps. No, no, to me, Mbwa. Na yenu no maba no almost me have a startup to me take because mobile can no say bebre na mo business hon eno moja you see mobile no they don't have anything say share to cramp maybe be or cramp or cramp or two coin crache or name even the route to the family house not is here with this say mommy be menace to the communities say stakeholders ebeshima I believe say they can also uplift their spirit no muso mo to me aboa o man because omo ye dwumunya definitely task ya no mo betumi the ACC or man. I don't know if you have something to say briefly on that issue.
Yeah, first of all me dawase na me akonya we achia Baraka FM tifo nyina
Baraka FM
na misa share families a omotime hwere omonkwa eba nso a eto weekends we ana sa June we month we mu nso ato na properties bibiri asese nkofo ahwe omonkwa ebinum prepare bim so no omuni bia ombeda kora because nso no atimi abeje omodan eni epotom nya me se me wi no nso na maba South Africa de no so Ghana de your issues bibiri wo ho na ye papa Ibrahim Mahama and the first time oya ade ni and the first time oboabo Ghana man na say kofo
not even Ghana other country
so no so yes and it's not a big surprise but or set example am kofo na almost they have the way and omotimi aye abroso kra no nti or set example some omo na yetimi hu ye nwua Imano Asamwa ye man cement factory say want me running your be a business amount say want me running ninya no ade a Ibrahim Mahama on one year was I promise 100 people I will more ejuma na Ibrahim Mahama be ma ejuma obe force obe try ne homodin I say sikana now who making was South Africa no e bia kwa you can get times 2 of it. So if they can get times 2 of it, but yeah, she say bibia bet me I fine na ma go for na mo free South Africa eba no.
Okay.
No mo timi aye ni ye. And that is yeah better that 30 go so. I think over the weekends no ye timi hu so almost no they promise said they will be giving a job opportunity to the returnees no. No mo timi afa so aye nyamani ye amomo. So South Africa for the yes, almost some the can we because I don't understand say as a country whereby there are leaders governing the people and the citizens are saying things that are not lawful. And man citizens ebe kasa they be more free the country na yambe famo juma. Now what we who videos out ebe akwa na ma pam other foreigners na ma bano and ma akwa ma wura shop no mu na money age salon shop no money age na say omo jubility say yes they have a business. You see something that you didn't build to be difficult for you to operate it because and you know how build it and see na money nya mo be 50 ma kwasa shop no why na be head why na be jiska she say mo ankasa no you have a problem. The country itself has a problem. Now, idea me esa ye me bro ntiase kwan say leaders no kwan munya hwe fa idea omo ye president eba bontin na obeka say ye president Mohammed was so nyam treman was say Ghana no ye no mo internase na ntimi kasa o pay person ye president in there no there he's a very diplomatic person leader. Eba asano kwan he didn't show any aggression towards the people or she said we have to sit together and then see how best we can do to develop our own continent. That's the African continent. But Oban and South Africa now they don't see something like that. And it is so painful say yeah blacks you know they are trying to
take over.
So now we share their kind of claims somewhere on Crown. It doesn't even make sense because go to the country and do the country.
Baraka FM.
Most hacking your country. Your country for my now most like I say your leaders they think they are doing us and they are trying to brush some things off. Some baby mwanga sa mo country ka mo ntimi nye adwuma yi. Na ye be adwuma mama mo say ye free. Leaders no kwa no go for agency go for abonte mo fee mo dem hospitals. I don't do anything about it. So
some of the videos, so we share videos in class and I think to say is very appalling. You can't even watch it.
Yeah, you can't. You can't. So the idea that we should sit together and then have a diplomatic talk so that we can resolve these issues. I think it's not something that is supposed to happen, but it doesn't mean that what they do, no, we have to just brush it off. They be or say on for now they were involved in the attacking bro destroying your family properties no nya no I was say saloon now business now margin and kwa say season nya kra then to operate if the country has to operate na say so me operate kwa magana for kwa some sika kra because it's not their money they use to operate the business and to open the business now nkofo na buy kwa otimi hu the kind of kasa no kra because idea returning be or by or airport I'm say so how is South Africa? I say they South Africa is a country like you can say South Africa no on advice or being called because the people are not
too friendly.
Yes, they're not too friendly.
So who started there?
You see, and they are also welcome because I know I say on my example because I say so no maybe also can say 1,000 South Africans can now don't show some affection and love for you cry. They won't. And the way will be about now for more than 10 years. All that same way. Or say be more crown. You see a demo quaboche, na the more for South Africa, then that you could drop more bread. More bread, yes. But just that they want to survive. You see, everything you have to survive. But South Africa, you don't see that way. Now, a very painful say the countries in Ghana and in Africa, more boom. No more liberating more, and I say, my boom, no one can say we have to free people from the whites. Now they say, and there, more say, more paying. So, Bianco no come there. Something that you better more money, I share the BC. Now, no, over the weekends, so no more can say we shouldn't attack their businesses. We don't have time for their businesses because we know what their businesses is doing for us, and we know what we are doing for their businesses. It's a give and take something. MTN say, if it's South Africa.
Yes. So,
we have some golden in mining, sir. It was South Africans for the operate to DSTV require Casacrano the same thing. So there are some things we see it that it's not necessary for us to fight them.
But I wouldn't say Ghana is a peaceful country because
of course
sadly we see even though one or two people be making some comment say almost make a particular time frame. We say South Africa no almost change their way of style. No more the years looting now. Almost how most citizens almost so take position. No more so much to me attack almost citizen more has said. But you see, with this, even young President Abekasa, young foreign ministers who Wabekasa, what you say, even those South African are almost live here no crampono, what you say, they know Ghana is a peaceful country.
Of course.
Oshe MTN, I say, Oshe ShopRite now. When you're happy, not even a single person crowd can say maybe your cock that particular structure and now will cause a chaos and a man for a journey. That be so. I don't know why entire you attack your own fellow, but when you say attack your community, who white person or no so or ye foreigner, what about more on your business? You're attacking it out. It's only the blacks.
I bet the white support they are in the country. You see, up to now, 80% of the land is owned by the white people.
Just imagine.
So you see, so Omono they don't have that kind of freedom. Just that they are just living in the country like that. How they have their own problems. So Entina Julius Malema or be blush almost said, Muma Pam unko for 200 plus and now 500 plus. Catch me say. How many 500 jobs are now created for African people? So you see, it doesn't make sense because so what Pam will be if you might say open Juma and I say go for ajimo Juma. Fine, go for from my country. I call cheer me. How many 200 jobs are created or more anymore? So you see, they have their own issue, their own problems, not the foreigners. Foreigners
okay, so we quickly because you get Saba. Now you say you share that people about this disaster that is in Accra about the 2 building now. A collapse. You say Assabe now on the almost claim 2 lives and several traps inside. You see, this month it will be an him say. You month seven soon it's unpredictable. A bit to me at to any moment. And I probably may but no share whether the sun I cry. I'm asking myself, say yes, I don't say, oh, but you more cry, then you are even afraid because you don't know what happened in the house. And I feel we may but no share sena some of the areas no amount for is soon as say or Munyama or my packet, Yamanegu Lord Quanan. What to say yes. She and stretch how we are after Lusap ba hospital one ma onu say what no down into say sunu ba easy affect pa. But you see, so I ask myself say this kind of things how ready say ba be see dan kra see no material ben na we use share this issue here is we akra better.
You see they know me I don't see say we even know the problem because most of the times say flood issues is sana the two things I'm gonna say you do to bola egu gotemu bola egu gotemu na echoki na across flood and I say we are building on waterways so that these are the issues are commonly yet me can ever flood but we share critically we share some of the informations engineers I can say they about one thing I can say the main issue of flooding in Accra engineering problem. Yes, engineering problem. Because so if I not a good if you collapse now as you know collapse no we share it is not the fact say or more as on waterways, it's just an engineering problem. So it means that there's a big question in our engineers also. So we basically amount. Who is that person? Who know name work was high or be say engineer. No, basically no keke amount. 2 years down the line, not done able. 5 years down the line, not done able. Accra and now some of the colonial areas now. We have buildings that last like 100 years, but still like ejinaho. Still ejinaho. Okota di ni Cape Coast no obo even somehow ya kwa no. Last week. Na ye call program Royal Palm. Old strategy. Old strategy na issue ponano no. Amount for baby complaining say. How?
Oh, but it has been there for years.
But show onukone ewa ponu. But still na atimagina achina.
Share the coastal breeze na have on the structure. Oh say we obi be feel say maybe perhaps because there's no occupant. But you see this structure here kai it's not about a 2-3 story building.
No.
What you say? Share it's almost like a 4-story or 3-story.
Now, almost the video be cried by before a be bunukwan who send a building at China crown in easy. I'm telling you, who send a video not China, just say, a buba canacra. Now we a sick amount
for my dream.
And then so to and same from also born definitely over form. Definitely.
Now, interview be a course Uma Kasa concerning about the quality of materials now we use here.
That one's
now all talking about say you see ocean structure, especially as at the time now try some way rescue more trap away inside. Now ocean the iron rods, the thick of the iron rods no we use for this story. What we say no is below standard. You see.
Where are we going?
This is something I don't know whether say you see say structure be now. What are some of the how do you call it, the we are inspection or more have on it before me allow say maybe this structure maybe we are no 2-story and a limit na okay, and I said maybe would the bakusu so and okay.
Greediness before we are so much like you agree to my because we do a while profit of so now building no it's even more than the cost now or the building no.
And as you see workmanship is won't your work is into so they also material on they are even limiting the quality of the
okay well you would like I say sometimes they don't pay the workers well but sometimes no the payment the agreement na you acquire no the engineer now said the building no former no person making more profits. Which making more profits means you are cutting down some of the costs. Ebet miyama build na jina. Na edi more obi ho amanone. No asani scam or say build mami. Oni ho. Ebi o de ne nwa bia push am say chale call. Nwa so nim he doesn't understand building structure na say building engineering. No aba wa hu ya 2 blocks 1 2 3 4. Ya share iron was no video asana man. Ni nya no we want the quality of the work, not the quality of the work. So I feel say it's time I was say engineers no montimi and reduce you or more greediness and I say any brain no montimi adwuma no ase na ebe ye and na ukoya building now usika na nso kwa na mem catch engineers on force no nye adwuma dem obe force ya ma ono open sika akọ because other contractor was on complete. So catch and say you have to manage or managing na 5 years time na ebubu on your problem no so we all are involved in this issue na obi na ka say mo say your left side any other areas now na nsu air flood areas na because we are on waterways so we are flooded the whole area na so na unse atomic junction so flood the whole basa atomic easy atomic corner chale me who me say hey atomic na yes no seriously
God say worunya
like so I am ma wo ho no me say sense why ma wo
say racing ya unkra more than 2 billion anyway you not even get a plot of land there
oh in so obi kwa swim so I'm telling you and I'll be say share now mo say sit down with waterways until road na mabe no so waterways and answer and mumbu roads so then share but all they say we have to solve our own country and then see because another 1 month June July sober. So water is something that if you don't take care it can destroy everything. You say you see a camera video be am here cameras the equipment is worth almost close to more than
400,000
so in a camera you must say no boy ding but who say Adekye camera be kita na catch 20,000 obeka say we get chingi but that is the price wa lose bibia
na last lens ya o koto inkra na onye just lens it's not say that o koto camera na gasa
this lens
but ntina ye wo the nadmo for mo abeka ye hu ase any the fiscal planning department a mo in South Madroji municipal assembly kono o maba nti ye be break ye ba na ye no mo be dim komo concern about the issue about this flooding incidents here happen one management aside na kasa no say how prepared are they na hwese na e be discuss because and I feel maybe you share the Densu river no as say you color of the Wenukra river no kra utum sasesa asesa pa o say o be say aya ti se milo eti ye be hwe na eno mo edi nkomo na education bi omo a mo duma yen bia na yetumi ahwe na eti for so mo tie no so na omo etumi have something on it. Now almost some more outside the country no so you know say they also have projects Ghana hanum so also they will also watch now to me actually say maybe perhaps if there's something they have to do na to me abo nti yebeko break nti say ba na ya betu nkomo no di na ye no mu edi nkomo ti say na mo pe no
Give up and see. Give up and see. I come to your back door. I come to your back door. Oh, they give up and see. Oh, they give up and see. I come to your back door. I come to your back door. The kaya and kaya do, but hunger no go so we don't